I started thinking about when a person is in the middle of prayer and being down. Well, the good thing was that I remembered of it was that the devil gives you stuff and he takes it away in an ill manner, and that's why they get upset when people lose stuff that they get. Like I work really hard to get this whatever's, and they work really hard, like some unearned or whatever in ill manner. So I'm just thinking that game that the devil obviously played, even though we're still brother and sister, and the ill nature was done to what he had taught, right? But he didn't care about none of that. What they chose, it didn't matter to him if as long as they had worked for it, but it doesn't really matter. And that's what he probably was seeing. And somehow all he could see is a deception of the soul property without consulting with him. But it was obviously this misunderstanding of this whole thing. Even though so he taught it, they copied, sold his land, even though they didn't work for it. But in his eyes, he was like, fine, you say here, but give me my portion of the land. And which in all reality, he is right. They're stealing from him. But either way, the fact that this land, I witnessed that they were upset with the devil because they lost the land and all that. Well, all right, just explained. But you see, the best thing about everything in life, when it's from God, it lasts forever. But if you have experienced this, getting a blessing, and you're so happy with it, and then later on losing into the ill nature where it's disturbing into your soul, and you can't forgive because of deals are deals. If I sell you a book, pay the book. But or if I ask for, you know what I'm saying, it's your debt. It's not our debt, but some small. If you can take it either way, or you can take it with God and then learn to forgive, or just forgive, and leave this person be. That's between. It will never be between you and that person. Even though the devil pushes us to handle things in our own manner, and that's how it always goes wrong. Unless it's honestly guided in the most natural state where God is with you to a decision in your life. It's always it's always still. You just have to, like, even in the most serious point of your life, this could be it. If you find yourself with anxiety or any type of where there's no trust, this has to come within you, not your pills, not no form of anything to control anxiety, because anxiety is a false emotion. The only anxiety that anyone should ever feel on the real, it would have to be where, like James Bond, like you're on a cliff of a thing, there's water under your feet and you need to climb up. That should be the only real anxiety that we should feel. People shouldn't feel anxiety from another person or in the middle of something, because it's all just distrusting yourself. So not believing that you have God with you. So the more distrust you have in yourself or in any form of distrust, because trust is something that you got when you go to the store and you're walking through the aisles and you see what you need and you know what you have in your pocket. You trust your own things that you do know. That is things that you do know, but you're forgetting all of it. All of it. Every part of your life. The real is you know. There is no I didn't know unless a bombing, I don't know. That's something that you're even when someone is yelling, you hear them coming to you. You know what I mean? So you have the option of dealing with whatever, or the screeching, or any type of where anxiety could even play its game. You should be able to just calm. The best thing of trusting God is that where all that answer, and like we don't have to be like overthinking things, because we shouldn't overthink. We should literally trust in God. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate to me when the time comes and I don't listen, because not listening and dealing with things in life is the most dumbest thing for me, because that's any time that this dilemma ever comes in my life, I feel overly stupid at the outcomes that I cause to myself by just not listening. Doesn't even matter. On the road, just trust God. He's number one.